Hey, welcome back to another episode of Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. Thanks for coming back and seeing me if you've been here before. If this is your first time, welcome. Uh, let's get through the preliminaries real quick. Like, subscribe, share. If you find something in this you're okay with, make a comment. Comments always help. If you don't like it, comment. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. Been dealing with a little bit of stuff. Been dealing with what scares Floridians the most. Not hurricanes, because as long as the Waffle House is open, we're good to go. But the AC going out at 90 degrees with 90% humidity, sweat running all over the place. It's not fun. But hey, it is what it is. Nobody got hurt. And I got to have the AC going because I retire next week. I'm loving it. No more driving a truck, no more ELDs. Speaking of trucks, um, this illegal alien or illegal migrant or illegal whatever you want to call him that decided to make a U-turn across 2 lanes of traffic and the median on the Florida Turnpike. Man, I'll tell you what makes all of us look bad, and the fact that he's an illegal and makes it worse. And then people have said, well, the minivan didn't even hit the brakes. Well, if you've never driven on a Florida Turnpike, the hammer lanes, the speed limit's 70. If you're doing 70, you're in the right lane. If you're in the left lane, you're doing 80, 85, 90. People are hauling ass. So this guy goes from the shoulder across both lanes, and you can see him looking, boom, hit, instant. I mean, they never had a chance. And 3 people's um, lives ended for no reason. Now, if you ask me, I think the Florida Department of Justice, the Attorney General and the governor ought to file charges aiding and abetting a fatality, major crime, to the governors of Washington and the governor of California and their respective legislatures who voted for these people to be able to get licenses. And he had them from both states. And he's got all these people online, and he was not South American either, or Central American or Mexican or anything. He was from India. And you got all he made a mistake. Yeah, he made a mistake. So did everybody else that smokes somebody when they're driving and doing illegal stuff. He should go to jail just like everybody else did. Yeah, he was only trying to support his family. Well, support your family back in India. All you people coming here, and throwing up flags, protesting, but throwing up foreign flags. If that country is so good to you, or you're so proud of that country, why aren't you fighting to make that country better? Just saying. And then we have this latest uh, massacre, if you will, the mass shooting at the Catholic school by somebody who is gender confused, from the trans community. You take a male who is naturally aggressive. We're aggressive. Males are aggressive. And females are more emotional. They're not as aggressive as males are. Nowhere near. Now you introduce hormone levels to somebody who's not normally full of estrogen or full of testosterone if it's the other way around. Now you add emotional to aggressiveness, and they take a tool, a firearm, and they unalive people because they're upset with whatever, the president, the legislature's trying to legislate, whatever it is. They're upset. But they're also very screwed up because they have a higher level of a naturally occurring hormone in their body, but at such a high level that males are not used to that kind of levels, nor women that kind of level of testosterone. And it just screws them up. The weapon is not the problem. The people are. When somebody bombs a building, do we blame the bomb? No, we blame the person who has the bomb or detonates the bomb. When a drunk driver whacks somebody, do we blame Chevrolet, Mercedes, Ford, Audi, or whoever, Kia? No, we don't blame the car. We blame the person driving the car. Hell, we don't even blame Jack Daniels or Jose Cuervo. We blame the driver. So why then do we blame the gun when it's used in this kind of thing? I don't get it. You know, it's one of those things that you have to scratch your head. I know it's a control thing. They want to get rid of guns because once, you know, and the only people who are happy with gun control are the ones that have guns left, which is usually a tyrannical government. The Second Amendment was not about hunting. It wasn't about target shooting. Think about it. Folks, we got to get our compass pointing in the right direction. We need to sit out on the compass rose for a little bit and dial the compass in because our compass is turning circles. We don't know which way's right, which way's wrong. And a lot of the stuff that used to be wrong is now normal and right. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, if you got anything out of this, you know, pound the like button, share it with somebody, leave a comment. You know, I want to know what y'all are thinking too. Until next time, hey, love y'all. Out.